EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present third round coverage of the PGA Championship. This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it. Stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. That is a really good shot landing close to the flagstick. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Well, yeah, birdie, Frank, and another shot closer.
Sniffing in the right direction.
Frank, how about the par 5, 597-yard second hole?
They give you a chance here. If you can hit a long drive down the left side, it starts to open up. But even a drive that finds the fairway down the right side, you might think it's okay, but chances are you can have a blind second shot.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Going to try to put a little air under this one with a lob wedge. Well, hit the green, but certainly not close to the hole.
Oh, probably really give him a C for that shot.
This would give him an eagle on the card. That was not a very good read right there. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
And with that birdie, moves into second place. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angle's to the left. You have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left. And this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Frank, what happened there on the approach?
It was a poor decision. And let's see now. Got to think this one out a little bit better than that second shot, see if we can get it up and down.
Frank, out of the rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have?
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to make sure that club keeps going through, but it's still the planning of the shot. Once again, check short. Is there anything I have to carry? And even remember, there's always the option of just simply pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
And getting ready for the putt. That's a solid par. Still in it, Frank. Frank, it's absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? I mean, you look left and all you see are the waters of Lake Michigan. It's called glory.
Well, that's one of the amazing things that Pete Dye has done in his design of this great golf course, is to incorporate all the natural vistas that are available.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Pretty good shot right there. Putt for par. Needs one. And he makes it for par. Frank, you've played all over the world. How unique is this hole, the fifth?
I've never really seen anything quite like this. On one hand, it's an extremely long par 5, but then on the other hand, you have all these options that are available.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Now the second shot to the par 5. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. He'll need to be strong with this. Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Coming off a bogey here yesterday, chance to make it right. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like. Even with that par, will drop down on the leaderboard.
Time to change gears. Birdie time.
Ready to hit the tee shot here at the 6th, Frank. Where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
Well, Rich, finally a par 4 that's not overly long. There's a little bunker down the left. That's about 250 yards. Shouldn't have a problem carrying that, but it's the next two, just up ahead around the 330 mark. Just keep it a little short of that, short iron in.
We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Frank, this is a cross-country putt. He'll have a go at it, though, for birdie. We'll see.
There's no backing down here. This is going to go up and down and all over the place, but a chance to go in.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. So a tester from 4 feet. Has his par. Frank, there's a good reason they call this 7th hole shipwreck. It's 221 yards long, and there is plenty of trouble to the right.
Yeah, water, rocks, bunkers, all sorts of things. But really, when you look at the hole another way, it shapes up for a left to right shot.
Frank, looks like he came over just a little bit.
Yeah, that one wasn't pretty, but it's still gonna get away with it.
And it generates some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. Settles in over the putt. He's made it. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
Frank, just into that first cut.
Yeah, it's sitting up. Really, this isn't too bad a situation.
Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
He's going to have to find something, Frank, other than the rough.
Yeah, there's hitting it right and there's hitting it left, but when you've got to go out of both barrels, the game becomes hard.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Bogey here yesterday, chance to better that today. Frank, what about this downhill shot off the tee and the idea that you just want to sort of let that ball run toward the green down the hill?
Well, Pete Dye just gives you so many different looks throughout the front 9 of Whistling Straits, and this really is the first example of this, plus the swirling winds that are created by that sort of tree and the mounding on the right of this green. Quite spectacular.
Nothing wrong with that one. How about 300 yards and in the fairway? Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. See that bit where they mow? That's fairway. Try and get it in there.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Work right there. He'll settle for par. Excellent front side.